Atomic Habit. So we are reading the Atomic Habit. This is just summary. So let's read. So this is a book, okay? Atomic Habit, as we can see on the screen. So this is your book. It's a bestseller book. These slides are just samples. You can download full version of these PowerPoint files at www.hrmanagementslides.com. So you can download there. This international bestseller, which has sold over 3 million copies worldwide, was written by James Clear, a well known blogger who is also an expert in science of habits. Atomic Habit in detail explains various practical techniques and tips to build good habits and at the same time to eliminate bad habits. Why are they called atomic habits? This book is entitled Atomic Habits for the two reasons. The first, the smallest component of our lives is actually the daily habits that we do. This habit will then determine the pattern of our daily behavior. Furthermore, this pattern of behavior will determine our destiny in the future. From the schematic, it is obvious that the habits are the core component of our lives, but slowly they can have a tremendous impact on our future. The second reason of why it is called Atomic Habit because this book explains that the best way to start a new positive habit is to start it through tiny habits or small habits that are easy to do. Atomic Habits invite us to start a new habit by starting from small components or from small easy to do activities. Focus on habits or system, not on goal. James Clear writes, instead of focusing on goals or dreams obsessively, it's much better to focus on what habits you need to create so that your dreams will slowly come true by themselves. This habit must be daily executed. This set of habits is like your work system. If this habit or work system is done repeatedly, then rest assured your dreams will slowly come true. Example, a person has a dream to write a book, however, the dream is then just always planned but never led to real action. In the end, his or her dream will never come true. It would be better for the person to compose new habits which are then used as a kind of work system. His new habit is simple. Every morning at 8 a.m. just write one page or 250 words. Then you could do this habit repeatedly every day over this time. This habit will make him successful in writing a complete book. Three key tips of building good habits. Tip 1. Make it obvious. Make the new habit as something clear, measurable, and concrete. The mistake of many people when they want to start a new habit is to only plan in abstract and non-specific sentences. For example, when someone wants to start a sport habits, he just says, starting tomorrow, I want to do exercise. Or when someone wants to start a new habit of reading books, he just says, starting next week, I will start reading book diligently. Such intention is useless because it is very abstract and unspecific. James Clear wrote, determining to start the new habit must be manifested in a plan that is specific and concrete. This habit plan is also known as habit implementation plan. Here are some examples of habit implementation plan. I will start reading the book every night after dinner only for 10 minutes. Example of reading habit plan. I'll start walking every morning at 6 a.m. for only 10 minutes around my house complex. Example of exercise habit plan. I will write down three main things that I will do every morning at 8 a.m. before turning on laptop at the office working habit. I'll learn the Practice about online business every night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Personal habit. From various examples of habit plan above, we can see how we formulate this habit plan specifically and when it will be done every day. This kind of method has proven to help our minds to really focus on real action that we must do. In formulating the habit plan, it is recommended that we formulate the implementation of habit at relatively the same hour each day. Why? Because by determining the same hour or time for each habit's implementation, our bodies will also be easier to adapt to these new habits. Tip 2: start small, take baby steps and simple actions. Tip 2: start small. Other practical tips described in the Atomic Habits are when we want to start a new habit, we should start with small steps that are easy to do. Starting a new habit with small scale and short duration can actually encourage us to genuinely want to do it because it's small and easy. Why should a first action to be simple and easy to do? Because basically we are all lazy and resistant to change, to fight the inertia, this tendency to be lazy to move that resides in your body, that the first action should be so simple. An example of such a simple action: instead of running 1 kilometer per week, start tomorrow just walking around the office for 3 minutes every afternoon break, just 3 minutes. Another simple action: instead of reading three or four books per pages, just start reading one page for tomorrow every night after dinner, just one page. Starting a small scale and easy to do habit will encourage us to do it furthermore. The simple small step at the beginning will slowly enlarge by itself due to the effect of momentum. That is after we are able to do the new habit on a regular basis. Then slowly we are motivated to do it on increasing large basis. Do new habit at the same hour. Tip 3: set equal time to build habits. For example, reading a book every night to 19:30 or 7:30 p.m. or doing sports after every 6 a.m. Habit that is done at the same hour will be easier to stick in your daily behavior. Tip 4: attach new habit to a past habit. Tip 3: embed new habit in old habit. After dinner old habit, you can attach a new habit. For example, going to read one page of your favorite book. Another example: after waking up in the morning old habit, you can build new habits such as doing meditation or walking for 5 minutes. Thus 4 tips to build new habits. Formulate habit plan specifically and clear. Take easy first step. Do it at the relatively same hour. Attach the new habit to the past habit. So thank you for watching. Change your habit, change your life. So thank you once more.